The Flash is back and we get a new team-up duo with Kid Flash and Vibe, and even though they are easily two of the strongest metas we have ever seen, they can't catch all the metas as well as Barry could.
Duck.
Peekaboo.
Okay, see, I see what you did there, but it doesn't mean that's any less bad that you used your villain name when you jumped up on the heroes. Come on. Oh no, with Speedster's one weakness, bullets, because fucking bullets have killed the rival, killed Savage. Bullets kill everybody. Cisco and Vibe run into the Samuroid, who's looking for the Flash because he don't fight no scrubs. In the comic books, the Samuroid is actually part of a huge robot army created by Baron Katana. The Flash ends up fighting him while he's on vacation in Tokyo, and even though the Flash stops the Samuroids, Baron Katana does manage to get away.
Are you certain that Barry is even still alive?
Listen, I'm all for Iris stepping up for more important roles on Team Flash. Really, I am. I love it. But there's a difference between moving on and acting like someone doesn't exist anymore. This is a problem.
Pretty sure I figured out a way to stabilize the Speed Force prison and free Barry without unleashing another lightning storm on the city.
I love Cisco, and he is truly the MVP of this episode. But you know you can't trick the Speed Force. This is gonna come back to bite you in the arse so hard. Killer Frost is back and now she's completely cured, but who actually believes that? Because, you know, that's not true.
Yeah, everything's great, pal. Do you mind? I'm talking to the lady. I'm sure there's someone else you could find in here to commiserate with over poor life choices.
Honestly, ever since getting kidnapped by Savitar last season, Cisco has definitely stepped up his gangster. I love this season 1 callback. They try to pull Barry out of the Speed Force in the same location that they trained him all those times in season 1. And there are plenty of other season 1 Easter eggs in this episode. They know what we wanted to see. Oh snap, it didn't work. I kind of actually wish that was true. Look at that! Only 16 minutes to bring the Flash out of the Speed Force! Here I was sure that they would take him out for at least 2 episodes, and they did it in 16 minutes! Come on, why? We do get Barry back, but he is insanely cuckoo machu, just like Phil Coulson in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He's even doing the writing on the walls, but he does give us a bunch of season 1 quotes and some insight into his future. I'm not gonna point out all the season 1 quotes because you probably caught them, but the other stuff from the future is awesome.
Your Honor, I'm innocent. I didn't do this. I didn't kill anyone.
Here he's referring to the comics where he kills the Reverse Flash. The Flash was trying to stop Thawne from killing the woman he was gonna marry, and the Flash ended up breaking Thawne's neck. This led to a trial against the Flash, and he ended up going to the future to get away from everything. Another season 1 shout out here is when they play the Lady Gaga song to wake Barry up. It's one of those songs he listed on his Facebook page as his favorite, and he was listening to it when he woke up in season 1.
We're gonna need more diapers.
Another glimpse of Barry's future is him mentioning the diapers during his crazy rambling. Barry and Iris do have twins in the 30th century, and they're named Dawn and Dawn Allen. D-O-N-D-A-W-N. Dawn and Dawn Allen. You guys get it. The twins were born right after Barry Allen died in the first crisis. They became a superhero duo, and they called themselves the Tornado Twins. They did eventually die saving the Earth when the Dominators attacked, which was really sad. It was really dark. And in the new DC Rebirth, it turns out that Barry has Dawn and Dawn again, but this time they become villains because Barry was a bad father. And the reason they're villains this time is because Barry was fucking with the timeline. Flashpoint. It's, you know, he did it in the TV show, he did it in the comics. They really went all out for that one. Side note, look how fast he is now, guys! Is Barry the fastest man alive? Most likely, you know, because how many speedster villains are really even around at this point anymore? I mean, there's Godspeed, who could eventually come around next season. Reverse Flash never really dies because he's the fucking Reverse Flash. He'll live forever. There's Inertia who could show up one day, but that's really Bart Allen's evil speedster. And remember, this doesn't have anything to do with the episode, me listing these people. I'm just babbling because I know that eventually, like season 5, season 6, season 7, a speedster's gonna show up. So, enjoy the speed, people. Wally dons the Flash costume here and he tries to battle the Samuroid himself. Now I know some of you don't like this because either 1, he isn't the Flash, 2, this is Wally based off of the new 52, or 3, some of you just don't like his character. So I ask you to bear with me here. This is the closest that we're gonna get to the character of Wally West becoming the Flash for a long time if it ever even happens. If you were a fan of the Wally West Flash, then this was either awesome to see, or this was kind of upsetting to see. But not only did he don the Flash suit, he was also defeated by the Samuroid and held up just like the cover of the Flash 181. So remember how we talked about Iris West's character growth? Well, this does not exactly cancel that out. She only allowed herself to get captured here because she knew she had faith that Barry would snap out of his weird, beautiful mind state and try to rescue her from the Samuroid. It took her newfound strength to be able to hand herself over to this weirdly OP villain of the week. What's going to be hard here is Barry admitting that moments like this probably aren't going to be happening all season long. This is almost a nice farewell to the character she used to be. real quick, guys, I know that he heard Cisco talk about the new suit, but he admits later that he doesn't remember anything. So does that mean that he just ran around Star Labs to find a suit? Or was this the power of the plot force? Guys, this part is just going to be a straight out nerdgasm, so, you know, just be warned. This shit is so awesome! Look at this suit! It's amazing! The bright red, finally we have the bright red suit. The lightning bolts on the side, yeah, that's awesome. I love that too, but the red, oh my god, it finally pops. It's not that weird dark burgundy red. I love it. The fact that he's so fast now, he's just not even worried about anything. We don't even know if he's in his mind right now or if he's still snapping out of it as he's running to save Iris. It's freaking amazeballs. I love it. The Samuroid can't stop him. Everybody in Star Labs is just wondering, how the hell did he get so fast? What's happening? They're probably scared and, you know, ossified. That's not a word. Whatever. I don't care. And I just love this whole scene. He stops the Samuroid, no problem. He doesn't even give a shit about the windmills coming down. He's like, this isn't even nothing to me. What is this? Pops the Samuroid in the back, saves Iris. It's amazing. It was a great reunion. I freaking loved it. They're in a cornfield. It reminded me of Smallville. Literally no other reason other than it was a cornfield. I just really like Smallville, and I love to mention it when I can, so that's just me. But this was great. The suit, the new speed, come on. I love this, okay? Well, it turns out that Killer Frost isn't actually gone. She's just suppressed. And she busts out an Incredible Hulk line.
Don't make me frosty. You wouldn't like me when I'm frosty.
But then they go a little further into Marvel territory with this.
Not again.
So now that she's blacking out, what does this exactly make her? Is she now the Incredible Frost? Hulk on ice? Frozen on steroids? What's happening with this character right now? We also get another little name drop here with Eminette Black. Eminette Black is the villain Blacksmith, and she runs the underground black market in Central City and Keystone City. She gained the ability to merge metal with flesh and shape it to become anything she wanted. I really like the addition of this character, but mainly because she's actually had a run-in with the Thinker in the past. And yes, they were enemies. They were both trying to get the Flash, but the Thinker was defeated only because she had an entire rogues gallery with her. So if you're wondering who's going to be one of the big bads this season, Eminette Black definitely is going to be a freaking contender. And she's probably building her own rogues army to compete with whatever's happening. And then we get the man of the hour himself, the Thinker. He looks like a weird hybrid of his human form and his weird digital form. But instead of, digital, they went robot. It does look like he's using his thinking cap while sitting in that huge Mobius chair ripoff. So that's nice to see that he's not just incredibly smart and they didn't just rip the entire digital form intelligence. They have him with the thinking cap because, he's still part human. And we will talk about the Thinker later on. He has had a lot of history with different Flashes. I just want to end this episode, guys, by saying he's finally the fastest man alive, and it was amazing, and the cake was not a lie, and I don't know what to say here except good on you, Barry Allen. Please, at least last 2 seasons as the fastest man alive. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you. Don't fuck this up for us, bro.